services. Apart from this, so from USOF angle, it is just like a mobile service only, subsidizing the, providing subsidy to the mobile service. But apart from this, what I can see in this other issues are identification is one main issue, because in the absence of UID, the mobile number itself and mobile phone itself becomes the identity. And so there is a lot of scope for misuse by other, there are so many possibilities. Otherwise, from USOF angle, it is just like subsidizing the mobile service.
So Krishna, would you like to comment in terms of the mobile commerce per se? Will it make a significant impact in the rural segment? Is there, we are seeing there is a need, but we are not able to translate the need into reality.
Very interesting. In fact, if one were to place the bets on what is that will really change the rural landscape or have an impact, possibly it's M-banking, mobile banking, and also this interesting concept around money orders. I'm sure a whole lot of rural India, even beyond banking, uses money order systems. So, I mean, that's the success of the postal orders or money orders it's called, plus when you have the Western Union which has now come in, and so there is an inherent need, SPN. So I think that's the core of it. If there is an inherent need, it is made for such uses. All it needed was an enabling technology, which is the mobile. Now with growing security, kind of things being built into the mobile phones and to the transactions, I think there's a huge shift that can happen there. But again, this has to be seen in perspective of, see, RBI is very right. You cannot convert minutes into money. Otherwise, today you actually have possibly the largest mobile banking solutions in the world. It's called electronic recharge, which consumers use to top up their phones. What is it? It's nothing but stored value. You're storing it. The only thing is it's stored as minutes and not as money. Now, can you reconvert that minutes back into money? Which is the framework, which is a little dangerous because that brings in the whole concept of the black money. So that's why RBI is very right, absolutely right. This should not be taken too fast. Okay, it should be taken very, very gradually, which is why they brought in this 5,000 as a limit. And second is they bring in this whole concept of the banking correspondents. So what I'm saying is it's a cautious approach, can happen. If it can then spread to this postal money order systems, it opens up a huge amount of employment opportunity also, because banking correspondents, you would need them in lakhs. Okay, and these got to be local guys. And retailers in all probability will take this. There is a commercial interest for everybody at stake. There is a government target. There is an enabling technology. There is an inherent need. So I think, and there's like I said, the overall infrastructure, and there's money for everybody in this space. So I think this is the one kind of an application which has possibly the highest potential for growth. And I think a lot of the initiatives are covered in the report that I think Deloitte has published. I think it's very interesting when you just go through it, and there are some case studies. But globally, has it worked? There's an economist, the Economist has written a report that contrary to expectations, it's like the classic Gartner hype cycle. M-banking continues to be a hype at this stage. Okay, so let's not take it beyond the hype that it is. The power is there, the ability is there to transform, but it needs a cautious approach. It may not happen tomorrow, it won't happen next year. Yes, possibly 8-10 years down the line, sitting in the same panel, we'll be talking about what a grand success it was, because every other component is there. With the right kind of framework, it can work. That's our take on it.
Okay, since we are running out of time, we'll just go around the panelists 1 minute each in terms of what's your thought or what's your perspective in terms of whether this NTP 2.0 level objectives will be kind of realized. What are the possibilities? What are your thoughts? What are the pitfalls that you can think of? Take a minute and we'll just go around. Venki, starting with you.
Optimistically speaking, yes, we all wish that it should be a grand success, because otherwise, as a country, as a society, we are going to be up for. We'll still remain what we would call as a third world kind of country. If we have to be listed as one of the most developed nations in the world, then this has to succeed. So we have to do all it takes within our powers as individuals, as well as collectively as citizens of this country, to make this happen.
Okay. Rahul, what's your take on the rural inclusion in particular from an NTP standpoint?
So there's a lot of optimism, right? The climate is right. We hope this is the time that things will take off. The ecosystems seem to be in place. We are waiting for the largest contributor to the ecosystem, the government, to come out with the policies. The good thing is they've put it up, the draft, well in advance, to take a lot of notes from people, get the feedback, and hopefully that will be implemented. So really looking forward to it optimistically.
Mr. Sastry, your views?
Draft NTP 2011 mainly focuses on increasing the rural teledensity and also the broadband to villages. And this National Optical Fiber Network project, with that we expect that broadband will really take off in rural areas. But selling from service providers point of view, selling broadband will be more difficult than selling voice. So, and then the